Right then, let's go and fill this bad boy up. 107.9, that's crept back up again, hasn't it? It were £1 not so long ago. And then it just sneaks its way back up, doesn't it? Sneaks its way back up. Ooh. Let's jump in here. Let's see how much this takes then. Now then, what do I do? Opener, fuel. There we go. Is there anywhere to press that? Yep.
Be interesting to see how much it has. I don't know what size tank it is or anything. Don't really expect it to be that large. I'll go £8 to fill it. And it was showing about empty. There we go. £8.93. Brimmed.
Go on in. Number 8, please.
Is it £8.93?
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do want my receipt. Expensive day yesterday, but paid for American trip. Paid for 500 more stickers. Paid for the Wild Bad Weekender. And also family holiday to Tenerife. Alright, so we've got a full tank. Let's see how many miles that lasts.
Let's go! Woohoo!
£8.93 to fill it. I know some people will be watching this going, why don't you just filter? Why don't you just filter? I can't be arsed. That's why. That's going to be awkward and all. Well, weird. Getting used to state laws as we're riding through each state. Gaining time the whole time we're heading west. But yeah, you can't filter. We've got a friend, Manny, who some of you have heard me talk about before, who sent us that nice package full of stuff. He was saying he thinks it's only California that you can filter in. Some of you might be able to correct me on that. What states can we and can't we filter in traffic? Because obviously in the UK you can do it all the time, it's full illegal. It's going to be very weird having to sit in traffic and not being allowed to push our way to the front. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm going to do a bit of a chat about what everybody needs for the Wild Bad Weekender, because we're just used to camping all the time, it kind of just becomes second nature as to what you need. But I've been having a couple of messages of people who've never done it before, never done the touring thing, so they don't know what they need. Well, this is what we take anyway. I can only say what we use. A lot of people might want to do it different or whatever. But so I will have a tank bag. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the big old bad boy Norway tank bag for my DSLR. I might do, I don't know yet. Well, one of the two tank bags anyway. I've got the big one that carries all the DSLR and everything, or I'll have my smaller one, which is loads nicer and easier to use for filling up and stuff. And if I have the small one, it'll contain lens cleaner, visor cleaner, you know, and a couple of microfibers to clean your visor with. I have visor cleaner for outside, and I also have the anti-fog mist stuff for the inside. Because if it starts raining, you really, you want to make sure inside of your visor's sorted out, because it can ruin a morning's riding if you can't see through your visor, and it just really pisses you off. Regarding clothes, we're not really going to need anything, are we? Just probably one change of clothes, because we're going to be in our riding gear all the time. So one change of clothes for when you've had a shower at our luxurious campsite. So toiletry bag, towel. I've got one of them little microfiber towels that packs down to almost a postage stamp. Okay, not a postage stamp. Oh, bollocks! Talking about postage stamps, I've just forgot to post some stickers. Yeah, it packs down to about, well, a large envelope, I'd say. Weighs absolutely nothing. And it dries you so well. It's brilliant. That saves so much room in your package. Bought it for Norway, and before that I'd just have a normal bath towel, which obviously takes a massive space up. But yeah, the microfiber towels, I think they're about 20-30 quid from Go Outdoors. or any camping shop, but that's definitely worth every penny. I would definitely get one of them. It saves you so much space. Change your footwear for when you've had a shower and you want to just chill out. But like I say, don't bother bringing loads of stuff. You just one change of clothes.
Undergarments.
Just chuck your waterproofs in as well for riding, just in case. Because again, that'll ruin your weekend if it's not like this, which we really hope it will be. Please, weather, please look after us, please. Any camera gear you might have. It'll be good if other people are filming as well. We like to see your versions of the weekend from your perspective. Might even be able to nick some of your footage and put it into my videos, because I'll do a multi-part series of it. So camera gear, chargers, either a few memory cards or an external hard drive. I choose to have the external hard drive to make sure I'm all right. Phone charger. Some of you might have that on your bike. If you've got one on your bike and you've got a phone holder, you can have your sat nav up and you can see what you're doing regarding where we're going then on your sat nav, which I would recommend. I hate it if I can't see, even if I'm not really following a sat nav. I hate it if I can't see. I always like to have the map up, even if I know where I am. I always like to have the map up on my phone, just so, I don't know, it's just a comfort thing really. I like to see it. So, and your phone's charging all the time it's on the bike, isn't it? So you're all right for that. Your tent, obviously. I'll have a waterproof bag on the back of my seat with my tent in it, a seat, self-inflating mattress for camping. Cheap as chips, 20 quid. Don't weigh anything, and it's like a tiny pillar. I've got a camping pillar as well. Need to get my tent out and get it aired out because I've not even touched it since Norway. So it could be growing all kinds of things in there. So yeah, we'll go home and get that out. Again, if you can get to a camp shop and get some camping pillars, camping mattress, towel, definitely the towel, then you're laughing because you don't need to take any space up at all. Yeah, let's go home, get my tent set out, make sure she's all aired out and ready, and I'll show you my bits and bobs in my camp bag. Right then, folks, this is my camp bag. Ooh, this is all the stuff that you're going to need, right? Or this is what I take, just an idea of what I use for touring. Right then, so this is a great big old bag, waterproof. Oh. Look what I've got in here. Side stand puck. We have got hard standing actually, but side stand puck, because you never know if you've got to lean your bike on soft grass. Okay, so that's that. And then just the rest of things in there are earplugs. Oh, another side stand puck. I got that one. What's that then? It appears I've stolen a camp site card from Norway. Skivering. No, that was Denmark actually. Alright, so that's that. And this is what I have in here. Right then. So, Van Gogh self-inflating pillar, as you can see, nice and tiny. It doesn't weigh anything. That's that. This is my self-inflating mattress. They're the dimensions of it. Doesn't weigh anything. So that's the self-inflating mattress. Of course, can't go far without that. Torch to hang up in your tent. It's always handy to have something like that, because you've always got a little eyelet inside your tent and it's dead easy just to pop that up. Head torch. Sleeping bag. That's high gear Ridgeline. I've not had any of this out since Norway. Little seat. Again, you just want little things like this that's not going to take any space. I'll pull the tent out because I'm going to set that up in a second. That's my tent. EOS 350. and I've had that for Croatia, Europe and Norway. I don't know if we're going to need this. What's that? Mosquito head net. Never know. In fact, you saw Egon wearing his in Norway, didn't you? Take a look at this. I know we've been riding a long time and we're a long way from home, but it appears we've ridden to the Bahamas. I'll show you. Who would have thought you'd have had beaches like that up here? Egon's taking it very seriously. Egon! Egon! No, I just wanted to look at you. He's a bloody peeler, isn't he? The pink socks were completely his own doing, nothing to do with anybody else but that weirdo. Baby wipes, always need baby wipes. Carry bags. How to knock your pegs in, that's seen better days. Yeah, waterproof cable. This is camping. This is for most campsites have got electricity. So you want a good long cable, and that's a standard camping plug. So yeah, you might need that, you might not need that. This is the towel I was on about. That's it, look. Microfiber towel. Super absorbent and quick drying, and it dries so quick. That's the size of it. So it's plenty big enough. It's just a microfiber. It's like wafer thin and dries you like way quicker than a bath towel can. Brilliant, that is. Right then, let's get some time lapse going and get this tent set up, see what kind of state it's in from Norway. So this is my tent. It's got the same size porch as it has bedroom. So you've got your bedroom, plenty of room. And then if I go into bedroom and film the porch, it's exactly the same size. So when we're on tour, I'll just drop all my panniers and everything in there and my clothes and everything, so that means that the bedroom can stay fairly uncluttered. So yeah, that's that. Get your tents all laid out, kids.